Hey guys, it's Al from Altruistic Channel, and I'm sitting here at the park kind of thinking about my day. And I kind of wanted to go back to kind of something that I had started this whole thing about with this Altruistic Channel, which was the Autistic Community. So I kind of wanted to get a little bit of information from maybe others in creator land or in YouTube land, whatever you call it. And I kind of wanted to pick their brains on some stuff as to how we engage the autistic community more in depth. Like, I'm kind of curious, you know, it doesn't take a brainiac like me, even though I'm on the dumb scale of brainy, to understand that they have some secrets and they're wonderful, amazing beings that are on their planet with really talented ways of looking at things. And I'm kind of curious if anybody else has come across any way of kind of picking their brains a bit about just like what they think about stuff. Like, you know, it doesn't take someone who's amazing to understand that their presence indicates wisdom that we may not understand yet, or the fact that they are so loving and all-encompassing of God, or whatever you believe God to be, that I'm kind of curious if anybody else has kind of started talking to them about, or finding ways to communicate with them, because I find them fascinating, and that fascination has grown into me actually putting my money where my mouth is and kind of endeavoring to go the distance and kind of put together a channel that deals with leaderships of all types, and that includes them. And so I'm kind of curious if anybody's found a way to, or examples of them communicating back and telling us what it is that they're finding in their world, what their experiences are in life. Because I'm pretty fascinated by leaders of all types, but specifically the autistic community seems to hold my attention quite in full. And so I'm kind of curious if you guys have found anything that that actually communicates with them. I mean, I draw, I have this YouTube channel, I have the my different blogs and stuff, and so I'm finding every way I can think of to communicate with them. But the other part is, like, do they want to be communicated with? You know, because just because someone's gifted at something doesn't necessarily mean that they want to do meetings or want to take questions. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to approach the subject, because I don't want to seem like I have to get something out of them. In general, what I'm looking at is just that they're gifted, wonderful. I love their energy, I love who they are, and I like who they present themselves to be. So I guess I don't want to overstep my boundaries. But have any of you out there found anything that helps in helping them know that I just want to know them, and I want to know what they're about, and I want to know what they know about, you know, chocolate or whatever it is? Because the one time that I have that I actually physically met him, he was, I'm not going to say his name on here, but he's amazing. And he was like really fascinated with chocolate. And I could not tell you how intrigued I was by chocolate that day. But, because it was fascinating. I mean, you know, that was his love. And so I just found that genuine drive to know everything there is about chocolate came just by being near him. So I'm kind of curious what it's like without overstepping my bounds. So have any of you out there come across anything that really helps in meeting them in a way that's not me prying into their lives or in me somehow overstepping my bounds? Because I, if anything, have respect and I don't want to do anything rude. And so I'm kind of going to reach out to the other creators in YouTube land. And that's just basically one of the things I'm working on right now. As you can see, there's a lot going on in my life, which is actually pretty good. I seem to be falling into a different category than I thought I would be. I always thought I would just be a normal human being, but things just are kind of starting to get a little weird, but it's fine. It's part of the path. And so I'm going to list that on a separate YouTube today, just to keep everything separate, because not everything is connected all the time. Although I guess in life everything is connected. But for the purpose of this particular post, I just want to know what you find interesting about the autistic community. And have you had any of your own experiences with the autistic community that you'd like to share? Because I'm fascinated by what they possibly know. And I think we need to be spending a lot more of our money on finding out ways to communicate more effectively with them and put them in the positions of leaderships that they belong in. Because I have a feeling that these people, these amazing beings, are leaders. And I have a feeling they're part of our leadership of the next wave of the future. So let's find out more about them. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. I don't have a really big following right now, but I do seem to get a lot of traction, people coming by and visiting. So if you're one of those people who are just stopping by, you can, of course, always go ahead and subscribe. But more to the point, let me know what your thoughts are in the autistic community, and be respectful, because I am not a nice person when it comes to disrespectfulness. Okay? I'm not. So, but be respectful of the fact that I actually love these particular beings, and I want to know all I can about them. And I'm going to be starting my research and more on that, actually even more in depth now that I have a little bit more free time. And if you're in the know, you know that's kind of funny. But I just want to touch base with everyone out there in YouTube land. What is it that we don't know that they know? And how do we engage them with respect and honor and all of the right things that we need to do to honor them and their spirits? Because they're amazing. They're amazing, amazing beings. And that's it for this particular post. This is Al from Altruistic Channel. And have you made a mistake today?